Hi, welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
Hi, the doctor here, Don Zulu in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'm Artie Nathan, the HR guy here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mhm.
And joining live from Frankfurt, Germany for an international perspective, Maike Benner.
And Lilli Rode from MaLish Consulting.
And our topic today is going back to the basics of management effectiveness while dealing with this third wave of the pandemic. And I'm sure that we're all in our respective communities seeing a resurgence of this pandemic bigger than it's ever been. And so managers have to get back to what they do very well to handle this.
You know, Artie, that use of the term management effectiveness, which people who have watched our videos for a while know that we use a lot, is very central to the role of any manager or supervisor, no matter what the conditions in the world are. You know, you get paid to help produce a product, produce a profit, help the people that work for you to be productive and safe and happy. And you know, you go back to the beginning of this pandemic, and everybody was frantic. What in the world has just happened? What are we going to do? How do we handle this? And all of a sudden, people are wearing masks and working from home, and nobody really knew how to do it. And now everybody in the world is on Zoom. But second wave, they kind of management probably got it worked out fairly well. But now here we go again, and it's the biggest wave ever, it looks like. And it's time that management and supervisors started using the skills that they already possessed and that they refined and honed during the first couple of iterations of this pandemic, and then bring back to bear the basic soft skills of leadership and so on and so forth. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked just about good communication skills, which includes listening, being empathetic, and really connecting with people to help them feel still a part of an organization. What are you seeing in Germany?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like the lip service is a common thing in Germany, also for German companies to say, well, employees first, and they do everything. And many are also looking at hard factors and now really paying their employees hard money. But the soft facts, and Don, you mentioned it, that is super important and even crucial. And this might actually make the difference between good and bad companies. And we have this example today. A customer shared with us, like, this is a company who provides services like virtual Christmas parties. So Christmas parties, they cannot happen. It's crystal clear. So any company who would want a Christmas party would have to do this online now. So the case they were sharing is that they were approached by a customer, by a banking client, who allowed their team to go out and venture what to do for Christmas. And then they found our partner with these great Christmas events, and everything was organized. So the banking team got back to the management and said, okay, now here it is. We want to have this virtual Christmas party. And then the reply from management was, oh, no, we already sent out Christmas parcels via the mail. So that's it for Christmas this year. And this is so devastating. And it's actually, you know, like what pains us, you know, giving people responsibility, letting them out, venture something, exploring something, and then just at the end saying, okay, well, it's not a budget. So.
How do companies, or what should companies be thinking about right now?
I think they should think about the basics, about valuing their employees. So I was just reading yesterday an article that 86% of all employees do not feel valued, and they would better have a great comment of their team lead instead of having a paid bonus, because they say, normally I love my job and I'm here totally passionate about it, and I give so much time, I give so much energy of myself into this job. But most of the employees, like I said, 86%, they don't feel valued. So I think that if managers, leaders would really realize it and value their employees, and also like give them a stage, so really honor them for their job, honor them for what they are doing. And also, especially in this year, a lot of companies are having challenges, and they're asking their employees to do more and to put more effort into it. And also, like, you know, everybody was thinking in the past, home office is the holy grail of freedom for every employee. And now being in home office, it's like a huge, huge challenge, because they never thought about that there is the family around, that they don't have the perfect equipment around, and to get along with it, and also like checking how good is my internet connection as well. So it's also not really helpful most of the time. And that's why I think it should be really the values of humanity and how we work together. So valuing each other, saying thank you, and also just being a remote leader. Just call your teammates and ask, how are you? Not talking about the job, but talk about how are you? So what are your challenges? Can we support? So more on that level, in my opinion.
I think that's so sharply pointed and well said for both of you. And the 86% of employees who don't feel valued is very interesting, because it's the same number from before. And so what maybe we're saying is that all of this talk about soft skills and improving the attention that you pay to your employees hasn't taken hold. And it needs to be stronger than it ever was. And yet what we're seeing is the stability of a percentile that's the same. And so really the message is, managers, get off your butt and ask your people how they're doing, and say thank you, for Pete's sake. Call them, don't email them, don't text them, call them, or have a Zoom call. This is very important, that people feel valued at this point in time, for their psychological well-being and for the cohesiveness of the company.
You know, it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, this is a confluence of a lot of different things. Certainly this pandemic has caught everybody by surprise, but we should be better prepared for it now in this third wave. But now that we have the holidays coming on all over the world, people have different expectations during a holiday season. And I think management has to be empathetic to this. They have to react and respond appropriately if they want employees to feel valued. And valued employees, at the end of the day, are what make companies whatever they are. And our job as leaders is to bring out the best in them. This is a good topic, and we will continue this topic as we get deeper into this holiday during this third wave of this pandemic. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
See you soon.